stars, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Mystical Mar. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Maria, and today we are going to be doing a pick a card reading on should I stay in this love connection. And so before me, I have 4 piles. Each one has a crystal or stone on it. And you can pause the video. I'm going to be putting the timestamps down below. And you could pick more than one pile if you are drawn to more than one. And yeah, let's begin here. So for pile number 1, we have Amethyst. For pile number 2, we have Clear Quartz. For pile number 3, we have Black Tourmaline. For pile number 4, we have Fluorite. So go ahead, pick with your intuition, whichever one is calling you. Go ahead and look for the timestamp down below. And let's begin with pile number 1 with the Amethyst here. So I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to move the piles a little bit. All right, pile number 1. So I see that right now within your love connection, you guys could be going back to the past to basically deal with certain emotional issues that overall have not been dealt with. Okay, so what I'm hearing from the angels and guides is it is a good thing that you are diving deep into the past. You are recollecting your feelings and your emotions on a certain situation, but they are also telling me, how long are you going to be doing so? And I know that everybody heals within a certain amount of time frame here, but it's not more so about healing in this situation. I see that you just keep on going back and back and back and replaying certain emotional situations that hurt you or that were upsetting here. And so in order to heal from those situations and in order to move on, we need to not only go back, but we need to acknowledge them. We need to find it within us to release certain emotional baggages that are attached to the past, because we are now living in the present moment when it comes to this connection here. And in order for it to work out, we cannot be thinking of it from the past point of view. We need to be thinking of in an optimistic, positive point of view here. And I know that might sound biased coming from my opinion here, but this is just what the angels and guides are telling me at this time. So let's see what else we got going on here. I'm seeing that you and this person may not be in the best communication or in no communication at all at this time. I see that you actually are still very hopeful of the situation here, and that's a good thing is what I'm picking up here, because with the Page of Raphael over here, the angels and the guides want you to stay gentle, loving, and open-hearted within this situation, within this connection. And so I do see that there is going to be some type of new emotional situation that is going to be arising between the two of you. And so that's why it's really important for you right now at this time to make sure that you're going back, you're regathering, you're recollecting your thoughts on certain situations, and you're leaving it in the past, because a new start is on the horizon here between you and this individual, but it cannot happen until you get it together emotionally here. It is just showing me that in order to be open-hearted, in order to bring this dreamy state of how you view this person into the reality, into your physical realm here, there's a need for you to basically deal with emotions that you have not yet, because I see that it is creating some type of blockage here. Let's see what else we got going on. I see that you have been contemplating, hence that's probably why you've been watching this video, or why you're watching it. I see that the both of you within this connection, you guys are very nostalgic. I see that the both of you see each other as soulmates. There's some type of soul bond between the two of you. There's some type of, like, even when you guys met each other, you may felt as if you've known each other for lifetimes or many years before that here. There's just something familiar about the both of you within this connection here. What's good here is that I do see that no matter what happened within the past here, that you still have hope within this connection again. And so you need to continue forth. If you're wanting this connection to work out, you're needing to look at it again in that optimistic type of viewpoint here. You are gaining a lot of intuitive insights and knowledge on the situation right now, and I feel like, of course, expectations overall cloud our judgments on how things are supposed to go down. And so I feel like whatever happened between the two of you, it may have overall dampened your mood or your visions on how things were supposed to fall into order and fall into place between the two of you. But I do see that the two of you are going to come together in some type of celebratory mode here in the future here. This is someone that you most definitely could have had a past life family with. There's something just very, very homey about this connection here. There's something very safe. Even though you guys may not be in communication here, there's something that is very, very just overall like homey vibes. You feel at home with this person and this person feels at home with you. So the good thing is here is should you stay within this connection here. And so if this is, for those of you who are watching this, if you are actually in this connection and you and this person are still talking to one another on a daily basis, things like that, yes, you should most definitely stay in this connection here with the Hierophant card, because the Hierophant card talks about marriage, it talks about partnerships. And so if you guys are not already married that are watching this, I see that this person definitely sees that between the two of you. This person wants a higher level of commitment. This person most definitely wants to have some type of family life with you. They want to begin anew with you. If you've been going through a rough patch, a delay, if there's been any other outside or external circumstances that have been getting in the way of your connection here, I see that this person is wanting to work through that here with the Five of Clubs. The Five of Clubs talks about putting in that extra effort, that hard work in order to make things work, in order to make things jive. It's funny here because I have two nines here, and nines talk about change. Also, two nines within cardamancy talk about travel. And so again, I feel like there is some type of distance between the two of you, and that could be with this third party energy is. Now, a third party doesn't have to be, in tarot, it doesn't have to be another person. It could literally be just some type of external influence here. And so I do see that this person or you at this time could be attaining some type of a higher level of just either an educational pursuit, a career pursuit, or just overall like they may be away traveling, things like that, or at a distance. And because I see this person is really focused on goals at this time, this person is overall focused on wish fulfillment and happiness, and they see that they could have that with you. You're their ultimate wish, you're their ultimate dream. They want to make this work. This person is watching you in every way possible here. You're watching them in every way possible here. Again, I'm getting a vibe for this pile for the majority of you. I feel like those of you who have chosen pile number 1, there is some type of disconnect here or distance between the two of you. Now, again, that's not going to resonate with everyone, but if you guys are together here, one of you guys may wear glasses, so then this is double confirmation for you that this video does pertain to you. Not all of you are going to wear glasses, or your partner's not going to wear glasses, because this 8 of Diamonds just overall means someone that is watchful over you. Someone is watching your every move, okay? And someone is wanting this partnership with you. But again, I feel like the both of you are stuck in some type of past situation. In order to move forth now, the both of you had to move out of this state of contemplation and just go towards one another to put in that extra effort and that hard work here. I see that basically you need to sit back for a second, regather those thoughts, move through them, put it in the past, and then I see some type of new beginning, new emotional situation happening between the two of you, in which this person is wanting to work through this stagnant energy, this third party energy. If there is another person involved here, I'm not seeing another person here, particularly right now in this moment. Again, it could be a work endeavor, a career endeavor, school endeavor, But regardless, I do see some type of newness coming into this connection here. And so allow yourself to be open, allow yourself to be vulnerable here. With the Inner Queen card here, whether you're a male or a female, this person sees you as their king or their queen. This person sees you in the utmost highest respect. This person sees you as royalty, and I'm pretty sure you see them as royalty. And you may be like a little bitter in some type of way, or just upset, and you're like, no, I don't see them then in that light for some of you. But deep down within your heart space, I see that you guys both dream about each other. It's like you guys kind of feel in a way like you can't attain each other or tie each other down, but that's not the truth. You both see each other as wish fulfillment. I also see that another third party influence into this connection here is some type of indulgent behavior, some type of party behavior, or someone likes to act out in a behavioral pattern that is negative here, that they are needing to work through before they come in and put in that extra effort and hard work. But yes, I am getting a yes for this pile. You should most definitely continue this love connection. You should definitely open your heart up to it. For those of you that are not physically, emotionally, mentally, intellectually communicating with one another here. And that is all I got for you, pile number one. Honestly, signs didn't really pop out in this one, or else I would usually mention them. But yeah, that is all that I got for you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're wanting to book a personal reading with me, my information is in the description box down below. And I'm wishing you nothing but the best within this connection here. Thank you, pile number one. Like, share, comment, subscribe. All right. Pile number two. Let's see here. Pile number two, for those of you that chose the clear quartz, should you stay in this love connection? Pile number two. Now let me tell you, your guys' was the only pile that kept, like, the cards kept on flying off the table. And so I feel like the both of you are fleeing from each other. And so I'm going to look into this energy and see why you guys are fleeing from one another here. So with the Shaman of Wands here, in order to work out this love connection, in order to stay in this love connection, you guys need to lay down your, like, defense mechanisms and you're like wanting to have authority or tyrannical ways over the other here. That is like a very strong message here. With the Shaman of Wands, someone may try to rule over the other in this connection here, and that is when balance is thrown off. That is when the equilibrium starts to diminish here, because in a connection things should be an equal give and take, and things should be from compromises, and not everybody agrees with that, but people have different viewpoints. You two have different viewpoints within this connection here, and in order to make it work, you guys need to stop trying to step over one another here, and you guys are needing to work it out. Let's see. Be fearless here. So again, I'm getting kind of mixed vibes so far from this pile, so let's keep on going here. Let's see what else we got. So honestly, for those of you who have chosen pile number two, I'm going to be honest with you here. I see that I'm getting more of a no for if you should stay in this love connection. And the reasoning behind it is because you guys are wanting to free yourself so badly. And so you need to ask yourself why you're wanting to free yourself so badly from the situation, and why you're holding yourself back here. Because I do see with the Be Fearless card in that deck, it talks about someone like gathering the courage, gathering the strength to do what they are called to do at this point within their life. And so if you're feeling uneasy, if you're feeling like this person is overruling, overbearing in their energy, if you're feeling trapped, then why would you want to stay stuck and stagnant in that energy here? Now that is going to be for some of you, so I'm going to continue on here. Yeah, I see that like for you or your partner or whomever you're dealing with here, it's time for you guys to elevate within your own personal lives here. And so the both of you could be withdrawn from one another, and then when the both of you come together here, I do see that you guys are more cold and distant from each other in some type of way. And I feel like there's like this one-upping type of attitude here of I'm doing better than you type of thing, which is not healthy. And we should be congratulating one another when someone's doing good within the partnership. We should be uplifting them. We should be celebrating them, right? All right, let's see what else is going on here. All right, so the Ace of Cups. So with the Ace of Cups here, I do see that there is a tremendous amount of love within this connection. But I feel like right now, you guys are going through this patch in which you want to free yourselves from one another. So let's talk about it. If you guys are in a connection in which you guys are just coupled in a partnership and you're not married, if you guys feel as if you need time apart from one another and you guys have that strong love and bond with one another, then you guys need to realize that you guys can spend time apart from one another if needed, because if the connection is true, if the connection is genuine, then you will always find yourself back with one another. And that is truth, believe it or not. And so I feel like if this is a marriage or if this is a partnership, someone is needing to understand that with the King of Cups energy in this deck, it represents someone who is someone who has a lot of responsibility, someone who is in some type of leadership position, someone who is taking on the roles of a lot of people around them. And so this person has to take on the responsibility of not only themselves, but whatever they're doing within their career life or their work life or like in their family life even. They may be having to take on certain responsibilities and burdens right now, and you may be feeling left out in the cold. And remember, this could be vice versa. So the person you could be dealing with could be doing this to you, or you could be doing this to them, and you're stepping up in some type of role here. But overall, there's a need for you to, take a step back, evaluate the situation, and look at it as a congratulating type of mood here. And I know that sounds weird. Send your partner love, okay? Because I see that they are withdrawn for a reason here as I look further into these cards. With the Nine of Wands here, I see that you or your partner has a lot of passionate energy, fiery, magnetic appeal built up towards you and is wanting to bring that forth unto you. But right now, again, there's some type of disconnect. And so for some of you, it may be the best move to disperse from one another for the time being, so that this person can finish up what they're having to deal with either in their family life or their career life or schooling, and so that you can focus on yourself here. Because I'm overall picking up some Hanged Man type of energy here, and the Hanged Man is not a good energy to feel because you're overall stuck and stagnant and not knowing what is going on. And so this is what's going on here. And so you can be fearless and allow yourself to roam and spend some personal time for yourself here. I'm also seeing some type of artistic temperament or pursuit between the two of you. You guys may be a very artsy couple, or one of you may be into the arts or sciences. I do see, again, if this is like a marriage, like if you guys are actually married with one another, allow your partner to basically finish what they're doing at this time. There's a lot going on around them right now, and there's a lot going on within your life here, because with the Eight of Gabriel here, there's like sudden communication that's going to be happening within the both of your lives. And so it's going to be very hectic, and a lot of you could be seeing birds at this time. If you see birds, that is a sign from Archangel Gabriel that your partner is thinking about you through the midst of all what they're dealing with, and that you need to either, send them some love, send them a little text, things like that, or Archangel Gabriel is asking you if this relationship is like whenever you see a bird, okay, like a particular bird or just overall a distinct animal, and you could be thinking about your relationship at that time, and if you're thinking about it in a more negative way, feeling like you're thrown off balance, off your equilibrium here, then there's a need for you to move away from it at this time, is what I'm picking up. higher will. See what is meant to be. For those of you who had chosen pile number 2, there is a higher will at place right now within the both of your lives. Okay, you guys both have certain destinies, certain pathways that you're needing to fulfill at this time. And so I'm picking up for the majority of you, yes, or I'm picking up, no, you should not stay in this love connection. Yes, you should free yourself, because there are things that the divine are wanting you to focus more on at this time, and that eventually you guys will find your way back to one another here with the Ace of Cups, because there is a lot of love within this connection here. Let's see what these last 2 cards are here. The Nine of Diamonds and the King of Diamonds. So the Nine of Diamonds is someone that is more slow moving in energy here. And so within this connection here, I see that this person could be a little bit not shy, but just like when it comes to expressing their emotions or their feelings in the correct way, they kind of close themselves off. They have a very stubborn air about them, or you do to them here. And so I do see again that this person is trying to cultivate an empire for themselves, and or you could be cultivating an empire for yourself at this time. You're trying to achieve groundedness and stability for yourself at this time, and until you can find that within yourself, then you basically don't really have the enough willpower and energy to stay in this connection. And I know that sounds really blunt, but I see that ultimately, in order for this connection to work, the both of you need to find groundedness and stability within yourselves before you can pursue one another, before you can make things click. Because evidently there is a lot of love. There's a lot of passionate chemistry energy as well. But you guys are needing to focus on you right now. And so you can free yourself if you're wanting to. And again, if this is like a marriage partnership over here, you guys can most definitely do your own things at this time. I mean, you're not always going to be side by side with each other within a partnership, even within a marriage here, because you guys have certain things that you need to fulfill in your lifetime here. And so some signs that I'm picking up here: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, again, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Picking up like Aquarius type of vibes. There's a lot of blue here, so you can be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A lot of earthy vibes I'm getting, though, most likely from this, from also Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm picking up all the signs. But for this pile, I do see that it's really important, if you are going to decide to make this work here, then you definitely need to set up some type of boundaries within your connection and let each other know that you have certain things to fulfill and to work on within your own lives. And so there needs to be some type of communication that happens between the two of you here. And that is all I got for you, pile number 2. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share, comment, subscribe. And if you're wanting to book a personal reading with me, the information is in the description box down below. Thank you, pile number 2, and I'm wishing you nothing but the best in love. All right, so now we're going to hop into pile number 3 here with the black tourmaline. I just got this stone, so I'm really excited to use it. All right, here, let's see. Whew. Okay, so right away I'm picking up heavy Piscean vibes. So those of you who picked pile number 3, you may have Pisces in your chart somewhere. If not, I do see that this connection runs deep. This connection, you guys probably have some type of telepathic communication with one another. You guys probably have some type of dreams about one another here. You guys can definitely pick up the vibes, the emotions, the thoughts, and the moods of one another here is what I'm picking up. Let's see what else is going on. Believe. So with the believe card, right away, the angels and guides are asking you to believe in your connection here, to believe in the deepness of it, because what you're feeling is true, and what your partner is feeling, it is true. And yes, the emotions may be intense, amplified, and even scary in this connection because it's deep here. And so you may be in a negative way of thinking, like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm imagining all of this. Is this real? Things like that. There's a need for you to have a positive, optimistic look about it here. And if you guys are in a marriage ship here, I do see that right now you guys may be going through some type of an emotional upheaval, and you may feel as if things aren't working out because you and your partner can really read the vibes and the emotions off of one another. And so it can make you nervous overall, give you anxiety. It may even send you into some type of depressive type of state here. But there's a need for you to believe, because you guys are insanely connected on all types of levels here with the believe card. Let's see. All right, so this situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. Okay, so if you guys are just in a connection here, in like a boyfriend, girlfriend, 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 boyfriend, boyfriend, whatever type of connection this is, I do see with the Five of Michael here that you guys are really, really up in your mind. You guys are really going through some type of emotional, just an emotional, painful time right now when it comes to this connection. And it's because you're over analyzing, you're overlooking everything. You're like, basically, if you guys hang out, you'll be reviewing the day over and over again. If you guys aren't in communication, or there's some type of distance between the two of you, you really need to give it up to your angels here. Because if you're not believing in this connection here, I do see that it can ultimately end up south, because there's going to be so much anxiety and doubtful energies that you put into it, and that can ultimately alter the reaction of your partner here and the reaction of how just everything pans out between the two of you. All right, so with the Three of Gabriel here, for those of you who chose pile number 3, you guys may be planning at this time, or planning, well, yeah, you may be planning. You may be planning a trip with one another. You also may be planning some type of traveling within your life. Some of you may be traveling, relocating, things of that nature here. And so I feel like there may be some type of distance between the two of you, energetically or physically, in some type of way. And so, I mean, if you're away physically from someone, like, of course you're going to need to release your attachment to the outcome at that certain time frame within your relationship here, because you guys are not connecting with one another in the physical. You guys aren't actually one-on-one with each other here. And I feel like this is more so for couples that have not been in a long distance relationship, but all of a sudden things are changing around them, and now you guys are going to be at a distance from each other in some type of way here. And so you really need to believe in it, because if you don't, I ultimately see that in the end you're actually going to end up moving on from the connection here. But let's see what else we got going on here. All right, so for some of you here, I'm getting a message that there needs to be some type of purification within your guys' connection here, marriage, partnership, whatever this is here, because there's some type of toxic behavior, and it most definitely can be a codependent behavior, an indulgent behavior, a way in which you communicate with one another, a way in which you just overall, oh my gosh, and the card is Black Tourmaline. That is so funny. There's some type of negative energy that needs to be dispelled between your guys' connection here. There's some type of drama going on. There's 2 5s here. And so your guys' connection is going through a crazy amount of change here. And I see that for the both of you right now, if this connection is more negative in energy, and if you guys have been trying to release this negative, toxic behavior between the two of you, maybe someone's indulgent in some type of way with drugs or alcohol. Maybe someone, again, is very, very lurking on you at all times, wanting to know where you're at all times, wanting to know who you were with every 5 seconds of the day. Like, that happens within like partnerships here. And so if that's happening within yours, that is something that needs to be purified. That is some type of negative energy that needs to be dispersed. And with the 5s here, Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel are really telling you guys that there is some type of issue between the two of you that is not serving you. And if you can't work through that, if you believe that that cannot be solved here, then you need to move away from the connection, is what I'm picking up overall. All right, let's see what else is going on here. Yeah. So I feel like with the Six of Pentacles over here and the Three of Wands over here, and then the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Death card. So for sure, for some of you guys really do need to put an end to this connection here. Something is not serving you within the relationship. I overall see that for a very few minimal of you, you guys can work it out by putting away negative tendencies, behavioral patterns, the way in which you talk to one another, things like that here. I do see that a lot of you are needing to focus on career or schooling at this time, or some type of other endeavor within your life. You guys are wanting to find wanting to find your abilities. Maybe some of you are enhancing your psychic abilities at this time, or some type of artistic ability or career ability. But anyways, with the Queen of Pentacles over here, you guys are wanting to be grounded, practical, and stable in your approach to life. And I see that with this, like there's something within this connection that is stopping you from doing so. Now, if this is a marriage partnership, you guys really need to put an end to a certain cycle or phase that you guys go through over and over and over again here. I see with the Empress card that you guys both find each other very attractive, very alluring here. I feel like the both of you find each other as like a prized possession, but almost in an obsessive and unhealthy type of way here, because I have the 10 of Diamonds and then the 7 of Diamonds here. I feel like some of you, most definitely, a very few of you, can achieve some type of milestone, success, from your ambitions, from putting in hard work to move away from this toxic energy. Now, if you have not been able to move away from it, if you've been giving it your all here, it's time to put this connection, this situation, the circumstances between the two of you to rest and to move on. Because I see you have a lot of other avenues within your life in which you're trying to cultivate a really, really positive, stable foundation for yourselves. I'm also picking up here too that one of you guys within the relationship may think that buying each other things is going to solve or help a toxic behavior, like their material possessions or wealth here, and that is not the case, because that is overall toxic here, because you can buy things, but if you're not showing love, if you're not showing how you feel, if you're not pouring your emotions into one another in a healthy way here, then there's a need for you to clear that negative energy out. And so yeah, that is basically what I'm picking up for you guys here. I would be careful here as well, because if you're not wanting to get pregnant here, I do see high fertility vibes here. And so yeah, just make sure that you're using protection, things like that, for those of you that resonate with that message here, because it's a very fertile time, especially during full moons or new moons coming up here. I also see with the purification card, and if you guys are in a marriage or like a partnership, like that's very like, you're like, I'm not going anywhere from it. I feel like some of you may be trying to get pregnant here, and they're telling me that there is some type of like, there's some type of stress or anxiety that's being caused within this connection that is overall preventing this pregnancy to come in here. And so again, there's some type of toxic behavioral thing going on in here in order for you to achieve your fulfillment in that area, for those of you who are wanting to get pregnant here. Some signs that I'm picking up heavy earth signs for this pile. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm picking up heavy Cancer vibes, Pisces, Scorpio. What else am I picking up? I think that is it here. Yeah, so if you like this pile, please like, share, comment, subscribe. If you're wanting to book a personal reading with me, my information is going to be in the description box down below, and I'm wishing you all the best in this love situation here, and much love overall. Thank you, pile number 3. All right, so last but not least, we have pile number 4 with the fluorite here. All right, pile number 4, should you stay in this love connection here? All right, pile number 4, I got the Wheel of Fortune. I got the 8 of Wands. I got the Shadow Self. The 10 of Raphael. So overall, good vibes, pile number 4. So I see that you guys within this connection right now, or just overall within this connection, you guys may bring up like deep seated emotional wounds, even from like your childhood. And I see that you guys both teach each other how to grow from very painful experiences here. And so the both of you may bring each other's shadow sides out, hidden things that basically you don't share with anyone, in that basically you don't even bother to think about, but this person makes you go through some type of transformational energy anytime you guys have some type of emotional upheaval here. This person really makes you think. This person really makes you dive deep. And so I feel like you may be a little bit intimidated by that, because I do see overall that just this person makes you see you. This person, but they make you see you, and they love every single aspect and part of your hidden dark self here. I'm getting heavy Scorpio vibes with this. I'm also getting very same sex couple relationships here. And yeah, so let's see what else we got going on here. So with the 8 of Wands here and the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like if there was like some type of like stagnant energy between the two of you, yeah, okay, so with the 2 of Michael here, I do see that you guys were butting heads on some type of situation here. But it's funny because if you look at this card, there's 2 unicorns here literally hitting each other, and it just says it will be better if you make a decision. Over analyzing a problem, find a compromise. So yeah, you guys are just needing to find some type of compromise here, and in order to turn this relationship around here. I see that there is a lot of passionate, fiery energy between the 2 of you. I feel like you guys, when you guys connect, it's like fireworks here. I overall see that this is what's going to be happening soon here, because you guys are going to be finding some type of solution here to a problem that you've been enduring. In order to find the solution, you guys really need to release the past. You guys are needing to see your connection from an above perspective at this time. You guys are needing to realize that there's a more and richer future. There's a more and richer future coming for the both of you here, and to let go and to give it up to the universe, to give it up to God, to whomever you believe in here. Pray to Archangel Azrael and be like, listen, I really want this relationship to work out here. And the angels will send you the tools here, because with the Magician card here, I see that you can ultimately manifest this connection into anything that you want. And I see that this person that you're dealing with here is really wanting to cultivate magic between the 2 of you. This person sees you as someone that they can conclude their life with here. It's a very deep, intense connection. With the 10 of Raphael here, this is someone that sees blessings with you, someone that overall wants to have a harmonious relationship with you, someone that wants to live their happily ever after with you, if you guys are not happily ever after already. There's a lot of purple here, and so purple is related to the 3rd eye chakra, and so there's maybe something that you're not seeing because the past is clouding your judgment, and the angels are like, hello, but like, I'm here, I'm trying to bring you in this new wave of happiness between the 2 of you, this new passionate energy here, but you're not seeing it because you are still stuck on a problem from the past. And so, yes, you should stay in this love connection, because I see that whatever has been happening between the 2 of you is going to be laid to rest here. And it's going to be turning in a very just overall abundant connection here. Okay, guys, like for real, with the spiritual connection card, again, purple. Purple may be of significance to you or to your partner here. again, this is related to a spiritual connection, a soul tie and bond. You guys may be each other's twin flames if you believe in that concept. Overall, this is a huge soulmate type of energy for a lot of you. I do see that you guys may have dreams about each other. You guys may connect with each other telepathically. You guys may connect with each other through songs. So you may be listening to a song on the radio, and then like it reminds you of your partner, and then they text you. Or you may just be listening to songs and you're thinking of them, and they're over there on the other end thinking of you. This is a very spiritual connection here. You guys most definitely could have been married in another past life, or had some type of deep and profound connection with one another here. Oh my gosh. Okay, I see why you guys probably clicked on this video now and have chosen this pile. So there's a tower moment going on between the two of you, and the tower is a crazy moment. It talks about letting negativism and letting that faulty foundation and those cracks within the walls of your guys' partnership here fall, in order so that you can build upon a new foundation, a new structure within your relationship overall. And I see that you guys are going to be letting it fall once you release the past once again. With the Chariot card here, this is representing victory, emotional successes. It ultimately represents coming in with that win-win type of attitude. And so if you're not embodying this, you need to start embodying this attitude. And your partner is most definitely going to start embodying this type of attitude, is what I'm seeing overall. This talks about victory within whatever catastrophe has gone on between the two of you here. With the Queen of Wands here, I see that your person sees you as a practical, loyal, and loving mate to have in their life. Let's see what else we got going on. Oh, okay. So the Three of Swords here. Okay, so there may have been some type of outside influence interfering within this connection. There may have been distance. There may have been another person here, but that's done. Know that that is done here. Let's see what else is going on here. Happiness is found. I have the Eight of Cups here, and in tarot, the highest fulfillment is the 10 of Cups overall. And so in order to achieve that, in order to find those two missing cups, you need to look forward into the future between the two of you. Yeah, there's been, I feel like this is not another person for a lot of you here. This is just an argument or a disagreement that you guys have been having here. I do see though that for some of you, you could have been married to this person and you guys are already disconnected from one another here. Just know that you did, if you guys are going through some type of legalities or divorce right now, just know that there's a more and richer future coming for you when it comes to love here. And so yes, you could release this situation between the two of you, and knowing that you guys had a spiritual bond that you needed to live out in this lifetime, no matter for how many years you were together here. But for the majority of you here, I see that there's some type of, again, argument here that has been causing you guys to move forth. So there's a really huge need for you to remove those swords from your heart at this time, to remove whatever was said towards one another that really hurt you, and to realize that this person has nothing but love for you. And so again, with the Seven of Hearts here, you guys are going to have a second chance to heal and to redo things with one another. It talks about a new cycle entering in for the both of you. It talks overall about just a new chapter between the two of you. And then with the Two of Clubs here, this person may be coming in with some type of invite or celebratory event, some type of social gathering that they're wanting to invite you to. Or I feel like there could have been some type of partying behavior going on here that was causing hurt within this connection, but I see that is coming to an end here. And so that is overall what I'm picking up for you, pile number 4. Very positive pile here, and I'm wishing you nothing but the best within this love connection here. And if you like this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, my information is in the description box down below. And yep, thank you guys. Bye.